unfortunate news. Ms. Perfect Boy is unable to perform tonight. There were some car issues. That's putting it a little light, though. I guess as Joe and Tom were getting into the dual driver seats of their 10-foot-long Bugatti Roadster, the rich Italian leather seats were, oh God, this is hard. They were very cold and icy, and it caused them to simultaneously shiver and spill their road beers on the center console. I know, yeah, that's right. 2 full but heavy, tall boys spilled in full over the rich mahogany finish. So as you know, our thoughts and prayers are with Tom, Joe, their families, their friends, and their large posses in this trying and difficult time. In Miss Perfect Boy's place, we have found a local theater troupe to perform for you, so please welcome to the stage the Lyre of Orpheus.
Hot night. In a series of hot nights. Hottest damn one yet. Can't escape the heat. It hangs in the air like a painting. Only the paint is starting to run from all the damn heat. Only one way to put up with this damned goddamn heat. And that's the cool sounds of old Blue Eyes, Frankie himself, blaring away on my grandpa's old gramophone there in the corner. Only thing keeping me sane. I tell you, if anything was to happen to that old tune box, if for any reason it was to break down, I don't know what I'd do. Actually, I'd do. I'd leave this place. Bang, boom, past the stars and around the sun, never to return. It's been a rough couple years since the factory and the accident. Doc said I'd never be the same again. My wiring's all mixed up. But I could get close to normal as possible as long as I took them pills there. 1 a day. But on days like today, days that are hot, you gotta take more than 1. Otherwise, those wires get all tossed and mixed up and you're flipping and flying like the high-flying pizza dough down at the pizza parlor. But no pizza for me. No. I'm holed up here with the wife and the kid in this hot, damned Bronx apartment. Keeping an eye on my gramophone, making sure nothing happens to it. I'm trying to keep cool thoughts. And I'm doing all right. Let's just hope that damn bee doesn't return. Ew! The damn bee!
Tony, my beautiful husband, what's the matter? You taking your pills?
Mother Superior, I was just about to when the damn bee flew in. Stung me in my best eye.
Oh, no. Not that bee again. Let me come and find your pills. We all know how you get when the bee arrives. I don't want you flipping your lid when I'm about to serve the Sunday gravy. I heard you had it last week.
Over there, by the gramophone.
Let me go get him. Hopefully that damn bee doesn't interrupt me.
Ow! That damn bee. I'm one thing, but my wife's another matter.
You tell him, Tony. Still my protector, even with all that brain damage. Oh, Tony, that bee stung me in my best eye. Hope I don't spill this deep red gravy when I'm over there looking for your pills by the gramophone.
What a horrible night. That damn bee. Ew! I just got hit in the temple by a tiny airplane.
Oh, are the tiny airplanes back again, Tony? Let me get your pills before... Ow! Tony! One got me! A tiny airplane! Right in my forehead!
Damn these tiny airplanes!
Oh my God. If there are tiny airplanes, then there's bound to be tiny helicopters. They're gonna land in the Sunday gravy and ruin the sauce!
My wife and a sauce. Always been that way too. Ever since her pop wouldn't kick the bucket. Now that man could make a red Sunday gravy that knocked your socks off. And his grinders? Now there was a sandwich that would take your taste buds for a trip to the moon and back. Shamed what happened to him though, being allergic to bees and all. How a bee got into that cockpit as he flew that Spitfire over Normandy, I don't know. All I knows for sure is he's in a better place now. In the land beyond. Ew, the damn bee!
Papa? Come in, Papa. The smell's coming from your office, Papa. They smell just like one of Nono's grinders.
Now, Tony Jr., you know your Nono's been dead for over a decade. Long before you were born. That kid of mine. Always knew there was something special about him. Ever since I picked him up at the hospital. Now this kid could read the emotions in a room. Just like that. I don't know how I know, but I know that Tony Jr. is tapping into something bigger than all of us. Something out there, beyond the solar system. In the accident, I caught a glimpse, but it soon went away, faded from memory like an old photograph. But even still, to this day, when I'm around Tony Jr., I feel this energy coursing and flowing, bringing us ever closer to... And the damn bee!
Please let me in, Papa.
No, Tony Jr., the bee is in here. I wouldn't want something to happen to you, my sweet, beautiful child. Now, Tony Jr., go to the dresser by the front door, grab 2 nickels from the top drawer, and go down to Grimaldi's malt shop. Get yourself an icy vanilla malt. I know it's hard on damn hot days like today, but try and keep cool for your old man.
I will, Papa. Is that a tiny airplane? Ow!
Those damn tiny airplanes! Go now, quickly, my boy, with the speed of Icarus.
I will, Papa. And I'll keep nice and far from the sun, so my wax lips don't melt.
Kids and their whimsy. Ew! I just got shot by a tiny howitzer from a crack in the floor. That damn crack in the floor. I should have fixed you long ago.
Tony, are the howitzers shooting you from the crack in the floor again? Please, please just try and keep those howitzers far from your mind. If you don't think about them, they can't hurt you. I'll be in to grab your pills. The ones for your brain. You keep by the gramophone right away. Try not to worry yourself with these tiny airplanes, little howitzers, or tiny tanks. Once you take your pills, they won't worry you any longer. Wait a second. Those damn tiny helicopters flew off with my rolls. And there's a tiny U-boat in the gravy. And he's doing the backstroke.
My pills. Only thing keeping me sane. Right over there in the corner, next to my grandpa's old gramophone. The other only thing keeping me sane. Playing Old Blue Eyes. The third only thing keeping me sane. Funny how they always come in threes. And they always do. You just need to watch closely. Watch closely as you gaze out there, past the stars, around the sun, into the great beyond. Ask anyone and they'll tell you. Even ask old Mr. Moon, made out of cheese, grinning and staring down at us all, waiting to one day pick up his cosmic trumpet and one day play the song that will one day unmake the world. A 1-2 step that'll make you move your feet as you dance into a rapture of bliss. The final judgment. And we will all be judged. Because we're on trial. Well, time to kill myself and my wife now. Check off. 357 Magnum. Sleek, deadly, and it's been on this coffee table this whole time. You know, it's a lot like the ones we used in the service. Only when we came home, there wasn't applause or parades. No, they spat on us, called us baby killers. I swore to myself on that very day I would never raise a finger to a child. Tony Jr. I don't want to leave you an orphan, but that demon I dream about every night is calling my name, telling me I gotta use this gun. This gun I knew I'd use. Ever since Act 1, Scene 1 of this play called existence. Well, it's curtain call. Time for me to step out into the limelight. Jesus. Take my final bow. And scene.
I still remember that hot day. Coming home, stomach full of vanilla malted. No one makes them like Grimaldi. Before I entered the apartment, I had just foreseen Grimaldi's unfortunate death. The crystal at the center of my palm had shown a bright blue light. And the visions had flooded my pineal gland. Deep, viscous, and foreboding. Hot, too. Just like that damn hot New York day. As I swung the door open to that hot apartment, I gazed upon a sight that I have not seen before or since. My dear Papa and Mother Superior, lying motionless, hands held tight, cheek to cheek, with one perfect entry hole on Papa's left temple and a perfect exit on Mama's right. In my Papa's left hand lay a smoking gun. The dead bodies of my parents being hauled out the window and down the fire escape by a fleet of tiny flatbed trucks, followed by a convoy of tiny helicopters carrying the rolls and Mama's delicious red Sunday gravy, the fuel they needed for their tiny rocket ships to get back to their homeworld. Out there, past the stars and around the sun. In a flash, I was alone. All alone. I've changed my name since then. Going by my no-nos. Johnny. Johnny Ramone. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think? I just started a band with my 3 buddies, my 3 best friends I met in the orphanage. They say we play too loud, that we're a bunch of punks. But my crystal's been glowing blue lately. And I know we're gonna change things. Besides, I've seen it all. With this. Shh. All right, fellas, I'm ready to play the first chord. 1, 2, 3, 4.